Morning. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, and free fighters. The definition. Hitting y'all with a rucking live. Got my 70-pound ruck on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God damn it. Oh, man. How you doing this morning? Grand rising to you. Grand rising to you. Man, how you doing this morning? It's a beautiful day out here. You know what I mean? And yeah, just out here getting my ruck on with my 70-pound pack and, getting it in. You know how I do. I wanted to touch on this, man, because as the Tonka Truck Davis versus Lamont Roach fight inches closer, Tonka Truck says more and more shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing as how he doesn't have Floyd Mayweather around to kind of control his mouth. You know what I mean? He's able to now speak his mind more, and I love it. I love it, and this is why I love free speech, y'all. This is why free speech is important. This damn post truck is getting on my damn nerves. This is why free speech is important, because you get to see, you get to hear people telling themselves eventually, right? As they talk more and more and more, and as they are able to speak their mind more and more, you're able to understand where their mind is at. You know what I mean? So I like this version of Tonka Truck Davis. Now, what's very interesting is in one of his many interviews, Queen Sister Cameron, how you doing this morning? On your way to work? Always grinding, ain't you? Always on the grind. Listen, man. Now, I always knew that Tonka Truck Davis was a Devin Haney hater. But this particular interview that I'm about to discuss, where he said a certain thing, further confirms that. And it's kind of wild because I've never seen him this happy. I've never seen him so elated and so gay about a certain thing in the sport of boxing. When he said that he was happy what Ryan Garcia did to Devin Haney in that fight. He was happy when Ryan Garcia dropped Devin. And, and clearly because he has a particular hatred for Devin that is, I can't understand where it's coming from. You know what I mean? Other than the fact that, people want to see him fight Devin, or people believe that Devin can beat him. Or maybe it's because Devin whipped his ass during the sparring match and he got exposed. So he's happy now that Devin got whooped on by Ryan Garcia, even though Ryan Garcia needed to be on performance-enhancing drugs and have a weight advantage. How Ryan Garcia had to come in overweight and be a drug cheat to beat Devin Haney. Imagine how deflated Tonka Truck Davis must have felt when he realized that even though Ryan Garcia was overweight and on performance enhancing drugs, he was unable to knock out Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? How Devin Haney was able to get back up every time he got knocked down like a warrior. He is. And I think that Tonka Truck envies that level of, you know, warriorship. He knows he's not a warrior. And let's face it, Tonka Truck Davis is not a warrior. You know what I mean? He made it clear to you that he's not in it for legacy. He doesn't care about the belts, even though for some reason he's holding on to the WBA belt. I don't know why he hasn't dropped it yet if he doesn't care about it. But we know Tonka Truck Davis is a liar. We know he's full of shit. And I love how people dismiss it as, oh, well, he just contradicts him. Everybody contradicts themselves. And Devin Haney, like, what are you talking about? When is somebody point out to me when Devin Haney contradicted himself? Somebody point out to me when Errol Spence has contradicted himself. And Deontay Wilder. They've always tried to do what they said they want to do, you know? And just because situations and circumstances change, that change your mind, doesn't mean you're contradicting yourself. That means that shit changed and you changed your fucking mind. Whereas Tank Davis, he'll say one thing today and tomorrow he'll say the complete opposite thing when nothing has changed between then and there. You know what I mean? Like last night, he was being interviewed. He said that any one of those guys would be a big fight if he fought those guys next. And he's talking about Keyshawn Davis, Shakur, Stevenson, and Loma, and like Devin Haney. Those guys. You know, the people that everybody has always wanted to see Tonka Truck fight, except for his baby munchers. You know, we know his baby munchers don't care who he fights. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't care. They don't care if Tonka Truck doesn't self. They just want to see him knock out people and look at his leg tattoos when he's doing it. And look at how his hair is braided and all that silly shit. But, you know, I'm not surprised that Tonka Truck is happy that Devin got, you know, or was happy when Devin got knocked down by, he said he slapped the TV and broke it. What level of obsessive behavior is that? You have to have a level of obsessive behavior that would make you want to break a TV because you're happy somebody else got knocked down. You know what I mean? Well, my question is, why haven't you knocked down Devin? I can see you being happy for you knocking Devin down. You know what I'm saying? What makes you happy about Devin getting knocked down by somebody else? Are you trying to live vicariously through Ryan Garcia? Do you secretly wish you could fight Devin? Only you're too afraid to fight him because you know that he'll outbox you. You know what I'm saying? And seeing as how he was able to withstand Ryan Garcia's power, even though he got knocked down, he got back up, was able to recover and finish the fight and go the distance. Joseph Jackson was good. You know, are you concerned that you won't be able to do the same thing? Now, Tonka Truck, definitely, in my mind, I believe in Tonka Truck more than he does. Because I feel like he has more ways to knock down Devin. He has toward which to knock Devin down. Well, I'm tripping. I need to do my squats. Salute Joseph Jackson. I think I already said that. But imagine that. Tonka Truck has more avenues. His footwork is better than Ryan Garcia's. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't say that he's a harder puncher. Stephen S. was good. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Let me, I thought I added you as mod yesterday. I, you know, like, truck has way more ways to, you know, put Devin down than Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Devin that fought Ryan Garcia that night was not how Devin usually fights. If Devin tried to fight Tonka Truck like that, he probably would have KO'd Devin. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand the lack of confidence. And that makes the difference, right? That would make a difference in a Tonka Truck versus Devin Haney fight. Is Tonka Truck's confidence in his ability to box with Devin. You know, because he knows Devin, he can back Devin up, straight back. He's not going to be able to trap Devin like he traps everybody else. If Devin fights the way he's supposed to fight, like a pure boxer. Tonka Truck, that's what he relies on. He relies on, it's getting warm. He relies on people, his opponent. He relies on being able to trap them, you know, to give them the impression that they're winning, even though they are, right? They might be winning most of the rounds. Yes, exactly, Joseph Jackson. Dev can fight off the back foot, exactly. And he's real good against southpaws. Devin is the kryptonite for southpaws. Real shit. He's mastered the ability to stand against southpaws. But he can't back Devin straight up. He can't trap Devin in a corner. You know, he can't get Devin away from the center of the ring. You know, even though in that sparring match, we saw him get Devin on. Devin was backing Tank up. Devin had Tank on the ropes. Even in that highlight reel for Tonka Truck, you saw Devin had Tonka Truck on the back foot quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? There were times where Devin was on the back foot as well, but in a smart way. And also Tonka Truck. Tonka Truck can fight on the back foot as well. We know that. We know his counter-punching ability on the back foot is excellent. But he's not going to be able to capitalize on that against Devin because Devin is not going to fall into that like Rolly Romero did, like Ryan Garcia did. You know what I'm saying? Well, Pitbull, you know, Pitbull, he hurt his hand. You know what I'm saying? And I saw the moment where that happened. When he threw that uppercut, his rear uppercut. And Pitbull turned into the punch and caught Tonka's uppercut on the glove. You know what I'm saying? He was able to actually capitalize on putting the pressure on Tonka, except Tonka was able to spin off, use his footwork, which is excellent. Joseph Jackson says Dev not gonna stay in the corner. No, he's not. He's not even gonna get to the corner. I don't believe. See, Devin Haney's ring generalship is top notch. Joseph Jackson says, yeah, Tank can't fight on the back foot. But it's the reach factor. You mean he can or you can't? What do you mean? I think that Tonka can fight off the back foot. You know what I'm saying? Not as well as Devin, right? But at the same time, Tonka has not been tested like Devin has. You know what I mean? Oh, the wind's kicking up. But, you know, that would be an interesting fight. But they're both better since that sparring march. sparring march, and I'm here marching, and I'm Freedom's March. Anyway, since that sparring match, they've both gotten better. Look, Tonka Truck Davis is an elite fighter. He's just, he doesn't have the confidence in his abilities to challenge himself against other elite fighters. But then at the same time, he constantly shits on them, acts like they're nothing to justify his current opponents. He said Lamont Roach was a challenge, but Keyshawn, Shakur, and Devin are not. And Loma kind of is because he got experience. Like, what? It's pretty wild, right? Pretty wild. But we know that's bullshit. We know he's just trying to promote the fight and trying to make it seem like, oh, look, you buy this fight, or you come to this fight, you're going to get a hell of a match. Motherfucker speeding through this neighborhood, man. This guy in residential zone. Anyway, Stephen A. says Tonka never fight elite fighters. Exactly. He's afraid of not being able to box or outbox these guys to get a decision. He's not afraid of getting knocked out. He's not afraid of any or getting hurt. He's not afraid of that. He's afraid of being embarrassed. Fucking douchebag. Driving through this neighborhood all fast on his phone. Fucking clown. This is why I don't like people. Anyway, Tonka Truck has no confidence in his own abilities. That's why he was upset when he had to fight Pedraza. That's why he was upset when Floyd Mayweather said he would have to fight Loma. He doesn't want to challenge himself. And so I don't understand why people are trying to act like this dude is something. He ain't shit. He's not shit until he challenges himself. And his baby munchers know that. You know, his baby munchers like knockoff Pity Pat 69 TV, who's been missing from BF's chat since he called me out. You know what I mean? Just missing in action. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Jackson said, yeah, he don't think he can outbox Shakur or Dev because that means they give you every opportunity to knock them out. Yeah, but he does. That's the funny thing. The funny thing is, he has a boxer puncher's chance in knocking both those guys out. Maybe not Devin. We've seen that Devin has a granite chin. I know some people would say the opposite because he got knocked down. No. Your chin is punch resistance, the level of punch resistance. That's to the chin. That's what dictates your, how much of a chin you have. But here's the funny thing, y'all. When they asked Tank if he would bet, so he said, "Do you wish you would have bet the guy?" I think it's one of Dante Boxing Nation's people. If he wished he'd have bet against Devin in that first Ryan Garcia fight, he said, "Hell yeah." And he asked him, "Well, would you bet on him in the next fight?" He was like, "Nah, no." That tells you everything you need to know. That tells you who exactly Tonka Truck believes will win the second fight, because he knows Ryan Garcia will likely not be able to be on performance-enhancing drugs. There will be no funny shit with the weight. You know what I'm saying? Ryan has to come in natural. He has to come in at weight, and they know ain't nobody gonna play that shit. And so therefore, seeing how Devin was able to weather the storm of Ryan Garcia's left hooks, Tonka is now thinking with the mind of a boxer, knowing that, you know, the real Devin, the Devin that should have been fighting in the first fight, will show up, and Ryan Garcia will have zero advantages. You know what I mean? And so therefore, it's gonna be a wrap for Ryan Garcia. Tonka Truck knows Ryan Garcia will likely not win that second fight. That's why he would not bet. But you noticed he didn't get into it. He stopped himself because he has to hate on Devin Haney. He has to keep the hate going because he needs his fan base to keep the hate going so that his baby monsters can continue to put the fight down, to continue to say Devin and Tonka shouldn't fight. He can't give them any ammunition or us any ammunition to know that Tonka needs to face Devin Haney. Salute, Pride Fighter TV. What's good, man? Just out here rucking with 70 pounds. Stephen Nick says, take Tonka co-signing drug cheating makes him persona non grata. Exactly. And, you know, there are certain individuals that don't care that Tonka Truck embraces a drug cheat and a racist. That he, you know, we know that. We know Tonka Truck don't give a shit that Ryan Garcia was a drug cheat against Devin Haney. We know that. And so therefore, his rabid baby munching fan base, they also don't care. Even though they try to pretend like they care, like knockoff Pity Pat. The leader, the light-skinned leader of the Tonka Truck baby gobblers, because we know no matter what Tonka Truck does, they have to co-sign and back up. And this is the problem. Because of this, no one cares that Ryan Garcia is a drug cheat. That's why he's able to headline a fight in, in May. That's why he's able to get on with Turkey Al-Sheikh. I don't understand it. I don't understand why Turkey Al-Sheikh is allowing this guy to fight on the card, right? Even Canelo, right? I just don't. These guys are drug cheats. They have demonstrated that they don't care. They have demonstrated that they are drug cheats, and they will cheat to get ahead. You know, they don't want to come in on an even playing field. And, you know, if this should happen to their favorite fighter, if, let's say, Lamont Roach knocks Tonka Truck the fuck out, right? Let's say that. And it comes out that Lamont Roach popped dirty for performance-enhancing drugs, you would hear no one would. Lamont Roach they wouldn't want him to ever fight again. The hypocrisy will rear its ugly head. You know what I mean? And you know this shit. I mean, how many complaints from the same people that shat on Devin for suing Ryan? You know what I'm saying? For, you know, people saying, oh, well, it don't matter if they're a drug cheat if you're a better fighter, you know. Oh, if you just have the skills, you should be able to overcome a drug cheat. You know, all that silly shit that people like Tim Bradley, Tim Coonley, Andre, son of Goof Ward, all these clowns, Andre, shit, Andre, crap, Andre, Demetrius, crap, Andre, all these guys that co-sign. Devin should have just, he should have just avoided the left hook. Oh, that left hook, that was it. That was all she wrote. Like, do y'all know how to watch a fight? Do y'all know how to score a fight? Devin avoided more left hooks than he took. Like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And only 3 of them were able to hurt him. Well, maybe like 5, right? Maybe like 5 of them, 5 or 6. But no one can avoid every punch in a fight. You know what I'm saying? And we know Ryan Garcia, he has that signature left hook. So since he has that signature left hook, we should know it's coming, and we should avoid it every time. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you have boxers, professional boxers that have been in the ring dozens of times, espousing this bullshit, right? Like, oh, you gotta avoid the left hook. Like, y'all ain't never been in a fight, and then y'all push this on the casuals, and the casuals shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ryan Garcia, you know he's known for his left hook. You know he's gonna throw it a lot. Therefore, you should never get hit by it. No one has ever avoided Ryan Garcia's left hook, ever. Not even Tonka Truck. Tonka Truck got hit by that left hook, and that's why he started goddamn holding and dashing. Hold and dash. That's what he started doing. And he was able to counter. He was able to counter that left hook, because he spammed it. Ryan Garcia didn't spam it against Devin the way he spammed it against Tonka Truck, thanks to Derrick James' tutelage, right? What did Ryan Garcia do? Can y'all tell me? What was the key difference? Doing some Bulgarian split squats real quick. What's the key difference? Holy shit. Between how he threw that left hook against Tonka and how he threw it against Devin. The fact that he would throw the jab, he would mix it up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't spam the left hook like that. He would throw a jab, left hook, jab, cross left hook. He mixed it up more. And he moved around a little bit more. He wasn't just coming forward. You know what I'm saying? He tried to move a little bit. It was completely different. Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? But you can't tell these people that. All they can say is, oh, he couldn't avoid the left hook. No, he couldn't. But guess what? Ryan Garcia was a drug cheat and was on, the thing that he was on, Ostarine, allows him to cut weight and maintain muscle mass and speed, endurance, and all that shit. So you can basically go through a weight cut without your body catabolizing itself. Meaning, when it catabolizes, that means that it starts to eat away at its own muscle tissue, for nutrition. Stephen X says, Ryan's performance was enhanced. Analyzing the fight is a point. I agree, Stephen X. And that's why I don't understand why people are still looking at this fight like still trying to determine, like, oh, well, what made Devin look bad in this fight? Or, having hold the bad Devin look bad. When we know Ryan Garcia was a drug cheat. So, that's that nonsense that is being perpetuated. And that's one reason why boxing is in shambles. No one cares about drug cheats anymore until it happens to their favorite fighter. Like I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But to some people, it's not